Cusp of Magic. How is it going? Welcome to Ruby Rose Tarot. I hope that all is well, swell. We are Lenormanding it today. So we are going to find out what it is that you need to know, whether there's going to be some fun and games this week for you guys. Okay. Let's get straight into it. So before I do, huge shout out to T, huge shout out to Nat as always. Nat, sweetie, I hope that you are doing well, swell, beautiful as well. Okay, so general intro time. This is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to absolutely every single one of you gorgeous specimens. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It may also be worth checking out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and your dominant signs to see if there are anything hidden in those readings. And what else do you need to know? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading, it is meant to be for you. It may pop up in your recommended, it may pop up in your autoplay. Either way, it will be the universe's way of letting you know that there may be something in this reading that may help you out with your sitch. Cross watchers, as always, you know you are more than welcome here. Pull up a pew, sit down, take a load off. Hopefully, there may be something here that will help you to navigate around your situation with your cusp of magic. Right. So, some of you may already know, but I have gone into partnership with my girl, Mia. So we are offering life coaching. Some of you are already working with us, but for those of you who are not, here is a sneak peek of what it is that we offer. Welcome back. So for those of you who are interested, then send us an email on reigniteyoursoul222@gmail.com. We'll set up some time, 30 minutes, doesn't cost you anything, where we'll run through what it is that we do offer, what it is that you need, and then we'll see how we can work together. All right, so without any further ado, let's find out what it is that you need to know, Gemcan. Oh, there's a surprise. There's an opportunity here that is presenting itself to you. Okay. The opportunity might not last long though. Let's find out what's the crack here. Some of you may be leaving home, or there may be someone leaving the house here. There's lots of new opportunities here that are presenting itself to you. and someone communicating with you about work. Possible leadership position maybe coming up that you're going to love. But you're yeah, I feel there's a bit of confusion around the direction in which you want to go in. But I feel that this new change, this positive change, is good for your personal growth. Some of you may feel stuck in a marriage or stuck in a corporate role. There's a change here. You may have challenges around a boss. Right, Divine Feminine, you've finally appeared. You're a little bit further down the reading here. So Divine Feminine, you are sat in the house of the mice. So it feels like there's a lot that you are thinking about at the moment. There's a few worries and concerns that you may have. All right, Divine Masculines, you've not appeared yet, but your advice for this week is to follow your instincts. Be creative, dream big, and use your imagination. For my Divine Feminines, you've got the garden here. Okay, so your advice here is to relax, get fresh air, network, announce or make it public. I don't know what that is. For some of you, it could be a business venture. Oh, Divine Masculines, you've appeared in the house of the lilies. So you're in love here. Or there's a degree of maturity here and a sense of peace. But you are right at the bottom of the deck, or right at the bottom of the spread, which signifies that there's a lot weighing down at you or on you at the moment. So entry card, we've got the clover, which is a surprise. It's also an opportunity here. Exit card, we have got maturity, wisdom, and peace. Now it may be an opportunity for peace with someone here. It could be a surprise opportunity that may help you in your maturity or help you to find wisdom in a situation. It could be a person. It may be a surprise visit from someone who is older, more mature, more experienced, and this person is peaceful, sincere, and wise. Okie doke. So let's start off with the Divine Feminine. So not as much weighing down on you, but you're not at the top of the spread. So there's a little bit that is weighing down on you. Okay. So on top of you, we've got the book, the letter. Now the book, it could be in relation to things that you do not know. It's the unknown. It's the unseen. Now, I do feel for some of you, you may know because we've got the letter underneath it. So it may be something that has been revealed to you or will be revealed to you this week. Let's see where the letter is sat in the fox. It may be in relation to work for some of you, but it's weighing down on you. So it may be receiving news about work, possibly around contracts that you want to sign, or receiving news around a pay increase, a promotion, or whether you've been offered a job if you've applied for other positions. Now, interestingly though, Divine Feminine, so this is Divine Feminine Cusp of Magic or Divine Feminine Cross Watchers, we've got the sun. So I kind of feel that whatever you need to know is going to be enlightened to you. You're going to find out whatever it is that you need to know. So no worrying in the interim. Because I feel that many of you may be caught in your emotions this week. I don't feel it's much of a cause for concern in terms of the knowledge that you acquire this week. So don't panic. Now, in your past, Divine Feminines, there was something definite you have cut out. Okay. Now it may be a boss who's overbearing. It could be someone with anger management issues for some of you. Some of you may have lost some weight, put simply. But I feel that there's something that has been cut out of your life. I also feel that for many of you in the past, that you were anchored to something, you were stubborn about being in a certain situation, but you decided to move from it, to improve your life, to improve your mind, to improve everything. So I feel that you've kind of cut something out. It may be cutting out someone overbearing out. It may be improvements to your health if you have lost weight. What I am kind of getting is that there is something in your past that you've kind of said goodbye to. Now, your future divine feminines. Some of you may be going on several trips. Okay. I also feel that for some of you divine feminines, right, so there's several trips in the future, but I do feel that there are challenges over you being stopped from doing that. Now, I don't know whether or not it's a global thing. It may be a financial thing. It may be that you, especially with the tree being there, it may be that for your health, you need to take some time out. So I do feel that there'll be challenges that is probably going to force you from stopping the constant travel. Okay. I don't feel it's permanent. I just feel there may be some challenges around you constantly traveling. Now, for others of you who are in a commitment, so you may have lost weight or you may have cut a person out, as in a boss, you may repeat a cycle here with someone in the hopes that it will move to calmer waters, it will improve, especially with the ship being on the ring. So it's another cycle. Now, with the whip, it may be sexual and then with the hopes of it going somewhere. Well, it doesn't, because we've got the coffin and the mountain. So I feel that there's challenges in this new cycle that you may be having with someone. If it is a cycle with someone as opposed to travels here, divine feminine. So let's have a look at the cards that are sat around you. So in the past, I think that you had cut something out which was a burden. It caused you a lot of suffering, a lot of grief here. Now, I do feel that there is a communication that you are receiving in the present that shines a light on something here for you. Now, again, it could be in relation to that relationship, but it may be, as we earlier we'd alluded to, it may be in relation to work here. Now, in the future, you have an option to take a alternative route. You may have the opportunity to repeat a cycle with this person from the past. So it's entirely up to you whether you do or not. Now, we've seen the future. If you did choose to, it may not end pretty. But it is, with the paths being here, there's free will here involved. So it is entirely up to you. So a Knight's move away from the divine feminine, we have got communication and the stars. So I do feel that you are being guided to have a conversation here with someone. We've also got a Knight's move away, the divine masculine. So you are still bound by the divine masculine. And we've also got the ring, which is a commitment. So I feel to a certain degree that you are still, I say, committed to someone. For some of you, you may still be legally married to someone, so you are tied for that reason. But I feel that this is more of an emotional tie for many of you. I feel that there's a lot of uncertainty around moving towards something new, or when someone new comes in, you may not fully trust it. Okay, Divine Feminine. So just watch out for that. So what is binding you with the Divine Masculine? Well, we have the Sun and the Bear. Now, I do feel that this was a very important person in your life, Divine Feminines. I do feel that this person, you saw them as powerful. You saw a lot of strength in them. You saw them as an authoritative figure for you. Okay. This Divine Masculine may have had some anger management issues, but in the round, you saw them as quite powerful. But it's ended here, or you something changed drastically in this situation. So, Divine Masculine, moving on to you. You're right at the bottom of the spread, which means that there is a lot weighing down on you. We've got the Tower, the Ring, and the Bear. Now, it may be that you're under pressure at the moment to commit to a situation. Okay. Now, that could be anything. It may be in love. It could be committing to a contract, a work situation here, especially with the Bear being here, because I feel it's linked to your finances in some way. So again, take it as it resonates. For some of you, you may be under a lot of pressure to accept a and I feel it's a big corporation. If it is a contract, it's to accept a contract with someone, whether that is emotionally or financially. There's a lot weighing down on you in relation to that. So, Divine Masculines, let's have a look at your past. So, in the past, I feel that you did love your work. You loved what you did. I feel that you acquired a lot of wisdom from what you did here in the past. But there's a new opportunity that had come in that gave you options. Now, I feel the opportunity that came in revealed something to you that created a burden here, or it meant that you had to sacrifice something else. So I feel that it was a ray of sunshine that was really, oh my God, this is great. But what ended up happening was it was almost like a half win. It's winning on one hand, but something else had to go, or to be ebbed away, or it might not have been as big of a deal as you originally thought. Now, in the future, you do receive the recognition and the praise and the fame that you are looking for, because we've got the garden and the moon. Now, I do feel that a lot of this is to do with your finances. So in the future, you do receive the accolades that you are looking for. Let's have a look at what's around you. So Divine Masculine, so that's my Divine Masculine Cusp of Magic, or my Divine Masculine Cross Watchers. There was a new beginning here. Now, it may be that you may have met someone online. It doesn't have to be. For others of you, it may have just been a new network you were joined with, a new community, a new society, or maybe there was a new public event that you were part of here. Now, there is someone oppressing you in this present moment. Okay, so it could be a big boss that is oppressing you. It could be a mother that is oppressing you. It could be just someone really overbearing who has anger management issues that's oppressing you. Now, I feel that in the future, you cut whatever that is out. Now, whether that is a mother, whether that is a boss, whether that is a corporation, or even if it is a girlfriend or boyfriend that is just way too much, you're cutting that out in the future. Now, I do feel that it won't be an easy decision for you to make, because underneath that we've got the cross, which is a burden. All right. So it's a sacrifice, which I feel that you feel is necessary, but it creates a burden for you. Now, a night's move away, you are bound by the divine feminine here. Okay. What else do we have? And the anchor. Yep. I feel that for many of you, you are stuck on a divine feminine here. Now, again, it may be a divine feminine you're already with divine masculines, or it may be a divine feminine that you have got your sights set on. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There are plenty of snakes. So there are lies, deceit, betrayal, difficulties that you've had to navigate around. And in between that is the ring. So it may be contracts. So it may be snakes in the grass in relation to a contract, or snakes in the grass in relation to a commitment that you've had to deal with. So we've covered off the divine masculine and the divine feminine separately. Let's have a look at you guys together and look at the different life spheres and what may be happening for you this week. So, for those of you who are in a committed relationship or in a corporate job, I kind of feel that in the past, there may have been a lot of anxiety and worry over lies and deceit or betrayal. There may have been anxiety and worry over difficulties in relation to the connection. Right now, I kind of feel that you are committed to this, committed to the connection. Now, in the future, we have got the stars, which is hopes and wishes and being guided towards success. And I feel it's plenty of success. I feel that the connection itself is either going to move to a higher level of commitment, or if you're already married or already engaged, then it's obviously going to move to marriage, or things are going to balance themselves out. Okay. Now, for those of you who are working in corporate, same sentiment. I kind of feel that for many of you, there was something, someone that created a lot of worry for you. Lies, deception, difficulty. You're committed here in the present to fulfilling your contract. Now, in the future, again, hopes, wishes of expansion, but lots of it with the fish. So this is really, really great, whether it is in marriage or in a in your work setting. You may be embroiled in gossiping with your friend around matters of the heart. Now, it may create uncertainty for you here. I kind of feel that for many of you, you may pull away. So I feel not necessarily from the friend, but for some of you it is. But it's to pull away in order for you to rationalize things on your own. So I feel that you may isolate yourself from a friend or friends plural, possibly because a lot of the things that they may be talking might be nonsense and you're not about that life at that moment. Now, in relation to your family situation, I kind of feel that you are uncertain about the support that you've received in the past at home. Again, I feel that you are isolating yourself. There's a lot of personal growth and rooting that you are doing in the present moment. Now, by you pulling yourself away, I feel that you find the solution to be able to start something new. So for some of you, you're pulling away to recharge and to reroute because you are looking to move away from a family situation or to move away from the family home. Okay, because I do see new. So for some of you, it could be a new home. And you regrouping is more to do with you thinking, do I redecorate or do I sell up and move out? For others of you, it may be individuals in the home where you're feeling you're not getting the required level of support that you need. So you're finding the solution, and that solution is to move towards something new in the future. For those of you who are self-employed or wanting to be self-employed, I feel in the recent past there was a opportunity, a contract, possibly with a big organization, and a big boss. Okay, I do feel that you are being guided in the direction that you need to go in, but I feel it's being guided to cut something out. Now, I don't know what that is. Now, it's sat above the cross, which may be something that's created a burden, sacrificing something. So you are letting something go. It may be a role for some of you, or it may be a business partner, or it may, I don't know what it is, take it as it resonates. But I do feel that some of you are cutting something out right now, and you're being guided to do so. Now, in the future, there is information that you are going to acquire, and it may come from a female. All right. Around it's facts, it's a truth, it's knowledge that you're going to be given, which will be invaluable to you in regards to your self-employment or just wealth generally. Now, in relation to your love life, divine feminine, you're not speaking to someone in the past, or divine masculine, your divine feminine is not talking to you. So your divine feminine is a closed book. Now, in the present, some of you may be speaking to the divine feminine, okay? There may be conversations. There's a lot of activity going on. Now, for some of you, divine masculine, divine feminine, you may be speaking to someone and having sex as well, just saying, okay? But there's repetitive cycles or repetitive conversations is what I'm also getting here. Now, I feel that for many of you, whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, cusp of magic, you may leave a situation because you might not feel that you're uncertain whether you're getting the right level of support with the ship. You might be off. Okay. In terms of your personal growth, there may be challenges over something new. It's very important, this new thing that's coming in. It's creating a challenge for you. I don't necessarily see it as love. I feel it's more of the opportunity, which I kind of feel that this whole reading is about. It's an opportunity that comes in. You may find it a challenge. In terms of your finances, I feel that there is someone or something that is ebbing away at your finances and causing you a lot of grief and suffering. You may need to cut that out, okay? Because I see a lot of abundance here in the future. But with the scythe being there, it may be someone or something is ebbing away at that abundance. So it's definitely something that you may need to look at, both divine masculines and divine feminines. Now, for those of you very, very, very single Pringles, okay, you may have received a communication in the past from someone here, okay, that made you really happy and you saw some success in it. You're unsure right now, though, as to whether or not this is love. Straight up. I'll be, I shouldn't laugh. I'll be brutally honest. For my single Pringles out there, or for those of you who are in a connection and you're not entirely sure whether you're in love with this person, because there's uncertainty and confusion and illusion surrounding the situation of the heart, you may move on. Okay, I feel that you are going to move on to someone new, which I shouldn't be laughing, but that is what I see. Ship and the rider, someone new coming in. So maybe you moving to someone new, or this new person is coming to you as you're leaving a situation, because we've got the ship and the coffin. So you are leaving a situation here. So if you're dipping it and doing it, and you definitely know that you are questioning whether you are in love with this person, you're probably going to jump ship. Now, for those of you who are in a 9 to 5 job, this will particularly resonate for you if you have moved recently to something new, a new job, or you've left a job, as in you've recently been made redundant or may have been fired, whichever of the two. I do feel that there's an opportunity that is coming in for you, or has recently already come in for you. Some of you, and it's not all of you, you may feel that there are challenges in your role, or in getting a new role, due to your age. For my divine masculines, I'm going to repeat the advice. Follow your instinct, be creative, dream big. It's not a blocker, and it doesn't need to be a blocker unless you make it one. So if you don't try, or if you don't ask, you don't get, right? So get out there. And especially if you feel that age is a factor, or age is a challenge, then why don't you challenge the narrative? Divine feminine, same for you. Relax, get fresh air, network. Okay. I do feel that there is a need for you to overcome the challenge, and I think you will, because the lily is a card of maturity and wisdom. So I do feel that you are able to overcome this challenge soon, hopefully. But it's definitely something to look at. All right. So that is it. It is a wrap. If you've enjoyed this reading, then please do your girl a solid and smash that like button for me. For those of you who haven't already, I'd also really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be kept up to date on absolutely anything and everything that I upload on here. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the week, and mwah, I'll catch you next time. Bye.